I want to do a quick little tutorial today with Logos Bible Software. Somebody put on the forums asking how you can search for a Greek word and then how you can get it in a nice format like this. So this is actually Mark White on the forum, where the Mark does a ministry where he has these kind of word studies, walkworthy.org, and has been making them in word search and wanted to learn how to do them in Logos Bible Software. So let's just get started. The specific word he wanted was adokimos. And so first I'm going to go to search. I'm going to make sure I have Bible search selected here. Zoom in a little bit. That'll make it a tiny bit easier to see what I'm doing here. So Bible search is selected. And then I have my translation selected. And I want precise if you smart as the AI search, which doesn't work for kind of sophisticated stuff like we're doing. So if you want to type a Greek word in, you actually just press the letter G and then a colon. And that tells it now that I want Greek. And so I start typing the word. And when I do, it'll actually show me, it'll give me a suggestion right here. I can click that. And then I've got my search results. So it's got it highlighted here. I can see what I'm looking for. From here, there are a couple options that I have to get it in a format like he's looking for. But I'm going to click these three dots up top and click print or export right here. And when I do that, it is going to pull this up for me. And then I'm going to go down to send to new Word document right here. And it just creates a Word document in the background. And you can see right here, I've got my scripture references. I have the word that I'm looking for as a hyperlink. So I can actually hold down Control and it will open up that search for me if I wanted to be able to do that. You see, it opened it up. And the link will take you to that scripture as well. Now, this is a little different than what he had before, where it was bolded, but that's no big deal either. So I'm going to delete this first part here. And then I am going to go to replace here on Microsoft Word. And I've already tested this, so that's why it's already here. I'm going to put an asterisk. So probably you've got this to start. So you're going to click more. And I'm going to put an asterisk up top, which tells that I want anything. I'm going to check this box that says use wildcards, which will let me use the asterisk. Then with this box selected, I'm going to go to format. And I am going to click font. And for font color, I'm just going to go and I'm going to select blue because that's the color of the links. I had to go to more colors. It wasn't one of my default ones, but you can see there's the link blue right there, kind of true blue. And I'll press OK. If you need to find it, it's 00255 in text. It really is blue. So then I'll press OK. So now this will find any blue words in my thing. In replace, I'm going to leave that box empty. And because I want to leave it the same, I'm going to go down to format again. And I'm going to click font. This time I want to change the font color to black. I want to get rid of the underline. And I want to select bold. So it'll leave the font the same, it'll leave the size the same, it'll leave everything else the same, but it's going to make it bold instead of underlined and blue. I'm going to press OK, and I'm going to press replace all. And there you have it. It's got the scripture reference in one column. It has the references in the right column. And it has the word that you were searching for bolded. So I think that's a pretty convenient way to do it. Of course, then I can go and I can delete the footer, and you're good to go. Other ideas that I think that's the easiest, simplest way to do what you want, but you can also do, click here and do send inline search. And send inline search will open these up here where you can find them all in the scripture itself. And then you can, from there, you could highlight all of these, and that lets you have a lot more control about the way that you are formatting it. But if I do this with it selected now, I could use filter text. When it's an inline search, it'll let me highlight these specific words. And now, instead of just being hyperlink or whatever, now it'll let me make it actually highlight it. it'll match the style of the search. And so that might be useful depending on what you want to do. And then I could copy that to clipboard or send that to a new thing. I can also, with this, I could go here and not in the inline search, in the search again. And I could save this as a passage list as well. The passage list would let me find whatever I want. Here, I can rearrange them like this if for some reason you didn't want them in canonical order. And then again, I could just hit these three dots and go to export. This will not highlight the specific term, but it does give the full scripture reference. So it's a little bit strange, but that's just another option as well. So I think that those give you lots of good ways to do it. The other thing, since you're asking about how to do the search, is if you're on a specific word and you right click it here, then I can go to this lemma, dokimos in this case, and I can click Bible Word Study right here. And it's going to pull up that Greek word, and it's going to show me the ways that it's translated, and it's going to show me these uses and everything where it's in the Septuagint and all that. You can scroll on through here. But one of the things it'll give me is a textual search where I can go down and I can click New Testament and search for the New Testament as well. So you don't have to sort of right click and then remember how to spell the word or whatever. You can pull it all together and do it like that. The last thing that I think is useful here, and again, if you click this, it'll show you which references use each translation. I have the ESV as my default, but you can always click settings here and you can pick whatever translation you want there. The last thing that I will show you is in search here. If you click charts, just thinking about this specific ministry and the stuff you're trying to do here, there's some really cool charts here which will show you how frequently words are used in different letters. Gives you some nice graphics that you can very easily copy and paste into your document. You can control this, so like you can do count per book or count per chapter. You can pick what translation you're searching for it in and all that kind of stuff. And then you can send that over. You can clipboard it and paste it as a nice graphic. You can make it show zero results, like books that don't have that word at all. And it just gives you a lot of flexibility there too. So that's a neat little feature that I think a lot of people don't realize their Bible software even has. So I think that's pretty helpful too. So hopefully this will help you. One of these things will help you do what you are looking for, and maybe somebody else can learn how to do something else in the Bible software as well. So thank you very much. You guys have a great day.